Okay, we are live. And Maura, I will turn it over to you. If other people are going to join us, I'll let them in as you go.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, Allie, for this opportunity. Hello, my name is Maura DiTrolio, Business Development Director of Comfort Keepers. We cover Delaware County, most of Chester counties, and most of Montgomery County. We are a home care business, and we have been facing a lot of challenges due to COVID-19 for our seniors. In the home care industry, communication is one of the most challenging pieces we face. Communication with our direct care workers, communication with our clients, and communications with our clients' families. So while COVID-19 has created some additional challenges and required communication to be ramped up a bit, we have always had good communication protocols in place. During COVID-19, we have found the best successes with phone calls. Immediately when the state shut down, we called every one of our clients and their family members to discuss the impact anticipated on the caregiver scheduling front. And we worked out individual backup plans with each client. We followed our telephone calls with a letter from the owners addressing scheduling and their top concerns: safety and protocols for protection, PPE usage, screening for symptoms, and reinforced training for the caregiver on infection control and universal precautions. We have continued to call all of our clients and their family members on a weekly basis. During the course of all this, we found that just to reach out, especially to a family member who are usually the ones carrying the burden in all of this, just to ask how they're doing and seeing if we can do anything for them are very welcome. We have continued contact with our caregivers much of the same way: personal phone calls, emails, text messages, handwritten notes, and letters. The same scheduling program has what is called a family room, where additional communications can take place. This unique offering of the family room is that family members can see real entries made by the caregivers to see how their mom or dad has done during the day. This is all real time. For example, mom walked up to the street today, but she didn't walk as far because due to the heat, we had to go back to the home. Mom had scrambled eggs this morning and toast, and we watched Mass afterwards. Tony had a light dinner, and we washed up and brushed his teeth and reminded to take his medications before he went to bed. Our caregivers love the family room because they have the ability to update the family daily on what is going on with their mom or dad. This information is really key to the success of their care. Again, these updates are in real time. The family is able to see everything their mom and dad did during the day. Our caregivers are taught to encourage and help their clients to keep in touch with their family members. We've always provided this service via the GrandPad. I'll show you the GrandPad is right here. Every one of our clients can receive a GrandPad with the service for Comfort Keepers. It is very user-friendly. It's an iPad used for seniors. It's easy. The logos are very big, and they have different features. The GrandPad has, you can listen to the songs for each genre, 40, 50, 60s. You can play games, look up the weather. You can text, email. And the best thing about it is they can FaceTime with their families. Our caregivers are encouraged each client to use these, especially during COVID. And we've been seeing a considerable amount of usage. We can track the usage of each GrandPad, and we see them on their games, listening to music, just searching for fun facts. It's very PC, like politically correct, so there's nothing that is going to be too disturbing or too political. It's just really just fun facts and nice history and things like that. So our human resource department has been brilliant in creating virtual trainings and virtual interviews, revising our onboarding process to ensure our caregivers got up and running and well, has support they're needed out in the field, and develop an online courses for continued learning and development. Comfort Keepers make sure all of our caregivers are provided with the necessary PPE, masks, gloves, goggles, and gowns required to care for their clients. Over the several months, administrative members of the office staff were driving and dropping off PPE to clients' homes or caregivers' homes, or meetings at caregivers' designated drop-off points to ensure that they have all their materials, equipment necessary to provide safe care. If there is a client that wants to make sure that the caregiver has a mask, we will run out and bring one immediately. Our caregivers have been instructed to use sign language when needed to help with communication due to the inability of hearing over the masks. I'll show you some examples. So, my mask on. So this is a little thing we've been handing out just to make sure that they know that we're friendly and happy and we're ready to serve them. A couple of things are, you know, do you want to brush your teeth tonight before dinner? Do you want to take a shower? Think it's ready for bedtime? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Just things like that, just so the clients can hear and not anticipate what is going on and what they're going to be doing next. We've also provided.
Maura.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but we're getting questions and there's a little bit of a lag on the Facebook, so we're behind a little bit. But before we go too far, you got a couple questions about the GrandPad.
Okay.
Somebody, Beth Adams is on, and so is Alicio. And Beth asked if the GrandPad is a version of the iPad or if it's a separate product. And then Alicio asked about, does the family get their own iPad or do they download an app? So can you just talk a little bit more about how that GrandPad works?
Yes, it is not a version of iPad. It's a separate entity. It's actually owned by Comfort Keepers. We actually provide to every one of our clients who has 10 hours or more. The family members can use an app to help with FaceTime and things like that. So it works along with an iPhone, but it's not an iPad.
Okay, got it. Perfect. That's great to know. Thank you.
I can, whoever wants any more information, I can email them later if they want.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and for anybody that's watching live, Maura's email address is in the description of the video, so feel free to email.
Thank you. I mean, the amount of people that have wanted these during this pandemic, our clients, is just gone up, and we've dropped some off at different communities, and even if we didn't have clients there, just because it just keeps everyone a little bit more busier.
I love it.
I know.
Yeah.
We have provided puzzles.
Sorry.
We provided puzzles, games, crosswords, and activity books to our clients. Many of our caregivers and clients have a really good time doing arts and crafts. This is a pleasant way to enjoy time together and keep everyone occupied. So, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Maura. I think that's all the questions we had live on Facebook. Anybody that's on the call right now have any questions for Maura? Nope.
Not a question, but just a compliment. I love the smile piece of it that you held over. I thought that was so sweet and such a great idea.
Yeah, we ordered, they're called Smiles on a Stick. We ordered, I don't know, maybe 200 of, a lot of them. And we've been giving them to our caregivers, and we've been handing some out to different communities and nurses just to kind of break the ice. And they come in all different smiles. Some had braces on them or just funny, you know, masks and things like that. So it's cute. Yeah. So it's called Smiles on a Stick.
That's so great.
What a nice idea.
Awesome. All right. Well, I really appreciate you talking about everything you guys are doing. I think people that are watching now, or maybe even people that are going to watch this later, will certainly take some of that and maybe use it in their own organizations. I posted this live on the group page. So if anybody's watching it live, or if you're watching it later and you want to comment other things that your organization has done, feel free, and feel free to reach out to Maura if you have any questions or want to talk about everything that you guys are doing. So thank you so much, Maura.
Thanks, Allie. I appreciate it.
You bet. I'll see everybody later. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.